Hi, this is Andy Doctor. Today I am going to show you how to replace the circulation pan on a Whirlpool dishwasher. Now this procedure should apply to all dishwasher of Whirlpool family that include obviously Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag, at least the modern one. Um, Before you do that, you probably will ask, what is a symptom? How do I know the circulation pan is bad? Well, for this dishwasher, it fills with water and then it does absolutely nothing, no noise. After a few minutes, it will drain the water and then will fill the water again. The dishes never get washed and they remain dirty. Because of that, I suspect it was the circulation pump. However, I always suggest this. Do some tests if it is possible before you spend the money buying the parts and turn out that it is a different problem. So how do you do a test? I am going to show you and honestly tell you this test should apply to all dishwasher, not just those one from Whirlpool family. What you want to make sure is the control board is good and the door latch mechanism is also good before you conclude that yes, indeed, it is the circulation pump. So what you want to do here is you want to open the door, okay? And by the way, this is the door latch mechanism. It senses that the door is closed. And of course, if the door is not closed, it will not wash. Or if it is closed, but it doesn't know, it doesn't wash. Okay? And on almost every dishwasher, you have a drain or cancel button. Okay? You just press on that one. Some model you need to hold it for 3 seconds. Okay? So the light is on. We are going to close it. And as soon as we close, we will try to hear a drain pan noise. If the noise is heard, then the control board and the door latch mechanism should be good. So let's try it and please pay attention. Did you hear that? It is running. So that tells us that the control board should be good. The door latch mechanism should be good. Then, because it doesn't wash anything, most likely it is the circulation pump. So we are going to replace the circulation pump next. To replace the circulation pump, you have to take your dishwasher out and put it sideways like I did over here. But this is a used one, not the one that I am using in my house. I am doing the repair in the garage. So for me, it's a lot easier. For you, you have to take it out. And I honestly already did the replacement and tested it work. I doing this just for the purpose of taking this video and showing you how to do it. So because of the effort, if you could please make sure you like this video or even better, subscribe to my channel. Anyhow, this is the water pump. There is only one single wire connection out here and it is clamped out here. This location have no clamp, over there have no clamp, they just slide in, super easy. So all you need to do is open up the clamp out here, but unfortunately, the original clamp, they are very difficult to work with, especially trying to put them back. So that's why I use a regular hose clamp out there. The way you try to open it is you insert screwdriver into this and try to pry it out carefully. Make sure you don't break the rubber seal. Okay, of course, this one wasn't put back the perfect way, so it's easier than this, but this is basically what you need to do. Pry it out, slowly pry it out, and then it will pop. Okay, and you may want to pry it a little bit more and may use a tweezer to just open it like that, and then it will be out, and you can take it out and take the rubber seal out, and then the circulation pump will come out. Of course, for me though, I am going to just release these ones easily like that until it's loose enough, until I can take this one out. Okay, so it does come out. Now, what you want to do here though is that you want to just slide this one out. And by the way, if this wire is on your way, you're welcome to take it out. Just make sure you put it back on later on. You can keep the wire here for now. So you just kind of slide it out And it may feel difficult, but it's not that difficult actually. You need to find the right angle to get it out from there, basically. Okay, now it's out. Okay, so this is how to take it out, how to take the palm out. Here is the connector. There is a small tab out here, very tiny one, and you may need a screwdriver, by the way, and just snap it, and then the wire will come out. Let's try that. You can kind of use a screwdriver for help in doing like that. Okay, so it come off. Okay, so that's how to take it out. Put it back in is easy. We can put the wire in at the end. Honestly, tell you, take the hose clamp out. I am going to slide it into it for now. Okay, and let's put it in. This part though, start with this location. You need to find the right angle, otherwise it doesn't go in. Okay, so that's good. So that part is in, and then I'm going to slide into this. There's a slide in, by the way. Okay, yep, just slide in, and then the hose clamp out here, and then just slide the hose into it. Okay, and until you see this part out here, okay, there's a longer piece protruding out from the hose. Make sure it's sliding in. Everything is in. Everything looks like in the right place. And then you can just tighten the hose clamp. Okay, like this. Just use a old-fashioned one. It's way better than those ones. And so just tighten it in easily. Until it is snug. Okay, and now let's try that. Yep, it is good. It is good. And over here it's sitting in place. Then we just put the wire back in. It is in this direction, I believe. That way, that way. Okay, good. And don't forget these ones. And you're done. Okay, so this is how to replace the circulation pump on a Whirlpool family dishwasher. If you need to buy the pump, I will put a link in the description for you to Amazon, so you don't need to search if you have the exact same model. And thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.